Now, time to open wide.
Good boy, Matthew. Good open.
All right, Ryan, just tell me where we need to go here.
Okay, come forward. Okay, stop. Move to his left a little bit, and then towards his nose.
Anything, Ryan?
What I can tell is there's that pocket up in there. It's got some stuff packed in it, so there was little pieces of hay sticking out of it.
I think we're gonna lose him.
That's okay. That was a great look. It's kind of hard to say what it is at this point. It doesn't seem to be bothering him at all. So we need to investigate it a little bit more to figure out what's going on. Look at that. Look at how much I just gave you.
Right? See?
I'm a really nice veterinarian.
At sundown, the park takes on a whole new life.
So what we've ended up doing was making this thing look like a palm tree. Looks super real. That's great. You guys have done such a good job. A lot of things at stake here. This is the first time we've ever done this. This is, I think, one of the coolest fake trees that has ever been built.
More than a year of work went into creating a tree that looks natural.
This is all stainless steel, and all the steel has been coated with epoxy and sculpted, and then the moss, the lichen, those are all paint treatments. These are the stainless steel mesh palm fronds. It has a translucent character to it, so it feels more organic.
What differentiates Animal Kingdom is the safety of the animals as well. So making sure that the whole pole is high enough that the elephants, they don't get light shine in their eyes, are super important.
Some of its cuddliest critters. It's known as the affection section. Some of these residents are rescues, enjoying a safe and cozy new home. One favorite fowl is Popcorn the Frizzle Chicken.
Popcorn's been here for about a year. Poor Popcorn is just found in a parking lot. We don't really know much about her background except for that. When Popcorn was brought here, she was in rough shape. When I saw her, my heart just broke for her.
Tinkan?
She was super comfortable around people.
Tinka siya ensam eller honom?
Other chickens, the color drained.
Hindi na pala med, ja.
Head under my arm. So best guess is that she, upon examination, the vets found out that they needed her to get surgery today.
Popcorn has an issue with the reproductive tract. Essentially what's happened is the egg is partially developed. It got stuck in there. If an egg gets stuck in the reproductive tract, it can make chickens extremely ill.
The team must correct the problem by removing her reproductive organs. Major surgery like this requires help from Dr. Jeff.
Popcorn's very special to me. I was here when she arrived, and it was just a great connection for me. She'd had a really hard life, and we just had the opportunity to make her life wonderful.
In Popcorn's time of need, one member of her Disney family flies to her side.
They decided that we would bring Orange over here. Orange is our rooster, and take blood from him in case we needed to do a blood transfusion. So thank you, Orange, for the donation.
Ryan and I are just clamping the blood vessels.
So far, so good.
Dr. Ryan and Dr. Jeff now move forward with the delicate procedure.
Trying to be very cautiously optimistic, but I don't really want to get my hopes up too much.
You have her oviducted uterus out.
Not having a reproductive tract won't affect Popcorn at all. If anything, it'll make her life a little bit easier because she'll no longer lay eggs.
If brave little Popcorn's surgery is a success, the team wakes her up.
There she is.
Their brand new palm tree light is ready for installation.
We've done a lot of work to prepare for this. We've been waiting such a long time for this to happen.
Now we're going to put it up. So we'll see how this goes. With any luck, everything's perfect. They're gonna use that machine with a strap just to lift it up. Let the machine do the work. It's just a delicate thing right now with all those branches out.
With the 5,000-pound tree suspended in midair, the team must lower it precisely into position.
There it goes.
Once secured, the Palmite will be able to handle hurricane-force winds of up to 100.
Helps with the animals at night. Can we angle that light down so it lights the top of the palms a little less?
Okay, yeah. We're adjusting the angle that the light hits the yard, and we're going to play with the intensity. We're going to make it a little brighter, a little darker. Okay, I got to go more left. I'm happy with the spread. Much better.
Now it's just to see if the elephants like it.
Yeah, bring them out.
Nothing so far. Okay, I can see movement.
Herd boss Mac ventures out first.
That's what I'm looking for. Perfect.
His brave little popcorn's procedure.
Oh, good girl. Yay, oh my gosh, she looks great.
And now keepers want to show her off to guests.
This is Popcorn. We named her Popcorn, obviously she kind of looks like a little girl, Popcorn, right? So we're doing her final recovery check here to make sure she is ready to go back home and be back with her flock.
See if she'll stand up. Her attitude's great. She's doing fantastic. You know, she doesn't mind it when you give her some scratches, if you give her some scratches in the right place. She looks really good. It looks like she's recovered nicely.
She's had some time to get back on her feet, and now Adriel returns Popcorn to her feathered friends.
She's a really big part of our flock. It'll be really amazing to see them reunited. You're back home. Girl. It's fabulous. It's really awesome to have her back.
This morning, Dr. Ryan returns backstage to check on the unusual hole in Mac's mouth.
Mac, stretch. Good boy.
And this time he brings some high-tech gear.
I'm gonna look at this first.
A state-of-the-art thermography camera.
His armpits are warm.
Good boy.
Snuggle up in an elephant armpit.
This specialty camera will reveal if Mac's mouth is giving off excess heat, a potential sign of inflammation.
Just trying to see if there's any changes in the heat signature of his hard palate.
Now that Mac's got the all clear, he can return to his day job on the savannah, reigning as king of the herd. But he doesn't just keep the boys in check. As the park's only breeding bull, he's responsible for creating the next generation. And today, Big Mac has a date.
Kianga is our up-and-coming matriarch, so she's very important to this herd for the next generation.
If Mac does become a dad, for the 4th time, it's more than just great news for everyone at the park. Because they face threats of poaching and habitat loss, Mac plays an important role for elephants all over the world.
Mackie's just eating his shredded wheat. Now we're seeing
Interest from Kianga, that's a big change in behavior, her being that confident with Mac.
But right now,
She's pestering, even when he's giving her signs to go away, she continues. Oh, here we go. But she's doing everything she can. That behavior is just, look, I'm being totally submissive.
that means Kianga wants some romance. This could mean a second date, and ultimately promising news for the species.
Seeing Kianga's relationship with Mac blossom is super exciting. Even if he doesn't breed this round, this is all like super cool for building relationship and building confidence. Kianga's learning how to interact with Mac. So,
Hi, baby.
This time on Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. The park's most famous
Åh,
gorilla.
det er dig, Louise.
Sets Gino off every time.
And Eagle Ray might become a new mom.
There's the baby.
And a much-loved lion needs urgent care.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I love him. I love him so much.
The cake awaits.
I couldn't even sleep last night because I'm just so excited to see what he's going to do with it.
And after the all clear, here comes the birthday boy. Meet Gino, the silverback western lowland gorilla.
Gino, that's your birthday cake. Happy birthday. What'd you think? I think he actually just saw his birthday cake, so we're going to see what he does with this. He's coming down.
Rachel has worked with Gino since he was a teenager and loves up first.
Louise, er du i fjernsynet?
Corey's kind of like, hey, Dad, are you going to share? So let's see if
Fordi det er jo ikke for sjovt skyld, vi skammer jo ligesom fra æberne, ikke?
I think he might be keeping that cake to himself for a little bit.
Perhaps 9-year-old daughter Lily will have better luck.
Lily, are you going to try, sweetie? She wants to try, but she's being such a good girl. Oh, Corey, you're pushing it. Oh, he's going to switch his spots. Are you sharing, Gino?
Eventually, the big gorilla gives in.
So what's going on now is totally adorable. He's actually sharing the cake with the whole family. I'm hearing like really happy food noises. Kashada's taking big handfuls of the cake.
Ideas.
They'll chase, they'll want to play really rough, they'll do some of the chess beats. They are learning how to spar, just like they're going to have to when they become silverback gorillas. And they're going to start testing Gino, and we're already starting to see some of that. One of them, Corey, is particularly naughty. He loves to run up behind Gino and kind of pinch him on the butt and run away. Sets Gino off every time. But I know that those boys are growing, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do.